What's good, everybody? It's Thonk, and today I've got Rek'Sai in the jungle. So let's get into it. First things first, yes. Okay, yes. I'm going to say he on accident. I'm sorry. It's a she. I understand. I understand. Alright, secondly, I'm going to go Q, max Q, E, then W. Um, so with Rek'Sai, she's kind of making a comeback with all the nerfs to the other junglers. So with her, she's really early game dependent. So we're going to try and get off a lot of ganks early on. And she's a bruiser, so she's going to fall off. The other guy got Sejuani. And truthfully, I don't know how these 2v2s go. I imagine we win early, and the longer the game goes, we're going to fall off. But they're all AD at the same time. So stacking armor, I feel like we're still going to win between Garen and I. So her clear's pretty good, pretty easy. You start Q, and whenever you're starting to clear, you want to auto into your Qs. Once I get W, you'll notice that I'll W, do the Prey Seeker, knock it up, auto, Q, and that's kind of how you want to do her clear combo. Because her Q is an auto reset. And like always, we're kiting out. I like Rek'Sai. I hope she does come back into the meta. I got the level 5 mastery on her. And yeah, I like her. Okay, so the other thing is, with Rek'Sai, whenever I knock this monster up, there's a little ring right there. And I can't knock that person up until the ring goes away. So you knock him up, and then you do your combo or whatever, and you can't knock him up again until the ring's gone. Yeah, so in the early game, we want to be trying to go for ganks, make picks, try our hardest to set up things for our team. Woo, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Can I hit these under now? Oh, nice. Do I go back under? I don't go back under, but that's okay, though. The other good thing about Rek'Sai is you want to abuse your passive here. I think I win this, actually. Got the flash, too. Let's go. So, I didn't talk about the keystone. So, I went with the electrocute keystone. I'm not convinced that that is the best keystone, but I do think it's really good for early game. And because we want to focus on the early game anyway, I decided let's go with the electrocute. Let's try and snowball our lanes and get this thing going. I'm just gonna go up here, Garen backed. I don't see a gank in the mid lane happening. Now I could go there and just put some pressure. Just by me showing up is gonna apply pressure, but I don't see anything happen here. So we'll probably just take these and reset. Okay, and then we're going to go a Tiamat rush, because it's also gonna speed our clear up a ridiculous amount. Now that Garen's back, actually, we're just gonna go back top. If we can shut down Yasuo, the longer the better. If we can shut him down early, that kind of extends the window of time where Garen is gonna be able to 1v1 Yasuo. As long as he can 1v1 Yasuo, we're gonna be able to take advantage of this top lane. So hopefully, ooh, I hope he didn't see me there. I'm not sure. Not even close. No, just let it come up there. Yeah, he's backing. Okay, he's backing. Okay, I flash. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna keep coming this way. Oof. Oh, so close. I can't finish that. Dang. All right. All right. It's okay. We were close. Brand did his thing by yeah, that was a flash. That was good. Brand was coming and collapsed to help us out, and he got caught. I'm assuming that's what happened. I actually didn't look, but I'm assuming he was coming down to help us, and then got caught on the way. Should really be over here. It's a little trick to steal experience from your mid laner. Hey, let's go. Alright, I'm not going to be able to get that. Whatever, I'll just leave it. Alright, I'll go ahead and farm these last 2 camps since I'm over here. So, in the new jungle here, like last season, catch-up experience was huge. So you could afford to lose a couple camps and then just, you know, whatever. I'll catch it up later. I'll kill one of these camps later and catch all the way back up. Now, though, in the current season, catch-up experience is nerfed to the point where if you don't farm and keep up with the enemy jungler, you can actually fall behind pretty good. You can you know, lose levels behind him. So counter jungling is kind of back. If you get the chance to counter jungle, you should. So if I saw Sejuani go topside, I would try and sneak into the bot side, see if I can't take anything away. Yeah, so catch-up experience in the jungle is prevalent, but not as prevalent as it used to be. Actually, I want to go wards, but I'm just going to go Tiamat here just to help with the clear. And because we're kind of... Or do I wait? I'm just going to wait for it. And we're kind of rolling. You know, we got a kill, we got an assist. So when you're snowballing like that, get damage first. Because with Rek'Sai, with bruisers especially, you want to get through your damage phase as quickly as possible so you can get to the survivability. So I need Black Cleaver, and if I can afford it, Titanic Hydra. If I can get Warrior, Black Cleaver, and Titanic Hydra before the enemy team starts to catch up, that should spell the end of the game. It should. It should mean that we're so far ahead that we kind of take over. Oh, I messed that combo up. Super bad. That's so good. See? Now our focus in the top side is really paying off. Alright, I'm going to come down here. No one saw that. I assume that they have that warded. Right? Yep, there it is. Ooh, this is real bad. Let's go, baby! Hey! Hey! I didn't do anything special there. That was all my team. So we hit him with the good job, team. We don't know where Lucian is, though, so we got to be careful about that. Your Q is also an auto reset on towers. You won't spin and hit the towers, but you will hit it again. But we'll just go ahead and take this. I mean, if Lucian shows up, we just kill him at this point. Okay. Put a ward here. That was kind of a dangerous face check, tell you the truth. So Lucian just backed, I guess, then. Okay, they replaced their pink ward. Yeah, I think getting Garen ahead like that's real nice for us. And now we're getting our bot lane caught back up. I kind of want to stay bot side. I would love to take this dragon here. If we can get one more gank. Okay, he's going top. I get it. Supports want to make their own plays, but I think the smarter decision here is to push out bot. Maybe he thought I was going to reset and go back up top, but I would much rather take dragon if we can. Could have taken it like 3 times over at this point. Okay, clear out some vision here. Okay, we're all going to collapse here. Yep. Oh, baby, let's go. Now we take the tower. Now we take the tower. Tower first, then dragon. Yeah, okay, she gets it. We want to use this advantage here to take the tower. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Cool. Zaya's not coming up. She's going to trade. Not worth, by the way. She had plenty of time to come up. If she would have started roaming up as soon as it started, as soon as the fight started happening, she would have been there in time to save the turret. I guess she was worried about us diving her, but I'm super squishy. It's a feasible dive, but it would have been more difficult for us. Oh, oh my friend. Oh my friend. Oh my friend. Woo! The early smite. As a jungler, that is the skill. That is the skill for you to focus on. Do I go? I'm going to go warrior. Another option you can do is Cinder Hulk and just go tankier if you want to. I'm going to go warrior because we're rolling. If you're behind, definitely go Cinder Hulk. If you are behind, just go Cinder Hulk, Black Cleaver, Titanic, and just tank up for your team. But since we're we're pretty far ahead at this point. Yeah, it's 10-1. We want to go ahead and go warrior. We want to go warrior. We want to continue to push our advantage. Like I said, if we can rush through, now we just have to not be stupid and get picked off, right? If we can rush through our damage items, continue to snowball until we can get to that point where, okay, now we're working on our tankiness and we're unkillable. Then we're just going to be a monster. We're just going to be a monster. So in the meantime, we will just take our, we'll take everything. Take everything from them. This just became a little bit more dangerous. Okay. I wasn't sure where Shyvana was. Yasuo disappeared mid. I was somewhat concerned. Ooh, that was close. If he would have hit that, would have been golden. Let's go ahead and put this here. Let's get some offensive warding up. And this is another thing here. Since we have the advantage, our team's here, we want to take as much as we can. Come on. Oh! Dang, I almost had it. I was almost out of there. I wanted to flash over this way, but I figured flashing towards my team and tunneling would have been better because Shyvana could have chased me over there, but if I flash there, then they have to... I'm like pointing at the screen like you can see it. If I flash this way, Sejuani. I wanted to play Shyvana earlier and it got banned, so I'm a little salty about it. Sejuani can chase over this way, but if I flash this way towards my team, they have to go through my team to get to me. It's probably a waste of flash anyway. I'm probably dead there every time, but, you know. Alright, so now we'll go for Black Cleaver. We're really strong right now. We're helping our team 2-1-6. That's a great stat line. I mean, if you're a jungler, you should always look to get your laners ahead, especially if you think that they can handle it. Right off the bat, whenever Garen got that solo kill onto Yasuo, I was like, oh, he knows what he's doing. I can trust him to carry from this position. He knows what he's doing. So from that point on, I am okay with giving him all of the kills. I'd like to give this to Brand. I don't need this thing. And I'm okay with giving it to Brand. He hasn't done amazing, but he's not terrible either. And Brand is pretty mana intensive, so giving it over to him. Does he have morale? What? What is that build? What are those? Alright, I've got Herald. I'm going to go drop it mid. My team's grouping bot side, so I'm going to shove this out and drop it mid. Because I think that's going to be the harder one to take. Now, the beauty of their team is they don't really have wave clear. Lucian's short range, Yash short range, Zaya's short range. So they don't have a ton of wave clear per se. I'm going to drop this now. Because even though Brand just died there, we can still get this tower for sure. I'm going to ward this way because I'm a little worried. Okay, so I was saying another trick you can do with Rek'Sai is... Come on, you got it. Yeah, they got it. I can't just flash in because I'm not super tanky. But... Oh yeah, you know I'm going for it. Alright. I had to do that. I hit it. It was Lee Syndrome took over, and I let it control me. That was my bad. That was my bad. Okay, so if you're Rek'Sai, you can tunnel over these large spaces. I'm pretty sure you can tunnel anywhere on the map. Like, I haven't tried from here to here, but basically, it'll give you an extended range like Flash works, right? So her tunnel range is only that, right? I don't know however long that is, but you can extend that by, like, if I was here, I could tunnel, like, over here, right? Let's see how far it will let me go, actually, if I do it here. I'm kind of curious now. Learning experience. Okay, so it'll just push me out to the side. Okay, I was curious. But you can extend it a little bit, kind of like with flash range, over the larger areas. Okay. I don't know if this has been scanned or not. I'm going to drop that there, put some vision down. I don't know who that is there. Getting more vision down. Oh, she's so dead. Alright, well, we can still contest this because Brand's strong. So. Okay. I'm going to take this here. See, Garen winning that top side there puts pressure on them. Are you going to come down here and worry about Dragon? Or are you going to defend your tier 2 top tower? And they're nowhere showing on the map. We see Rakan there, so they're backing off. We cleared out their vision. They assume we're doing it, so we're going to give him the warning ping. Oh, no thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought. So as soon as I dodge out of the charm there, he can't leave. I can solo Lucian at this point in the game because I'm that strong. So at this point, he can't just avoid me and go for the backline like he wants to. And especially if I'm ahead now, if I get a little bit tankier, I'm going to be a real problem because I'm going to be able to kill their carries and not die. The ideal scenario. I love playing Bruisers. Bruisers is easily my favorite class to play. I am no Hashinshin, though. Actually, you could call me the opposite of Hashinshin. I'm not with that toxic mess, man. And you know why? It's because I don't get to play a lot. I don't know how many of you are like me. I'm going to keep split pushing because we see him all up there besides Yasuo. So, no, and there's Yasuo. So I'm going to keep splitting. I mean, whether we win or lose, I'm going to be able to get something out of this, hopefully. My game just, like, froze out weirdly. But yeah, I work a 9-to-5 job. I am a grown man, alright? I gotta put food on the table. I gotta pay bills. I am a father of... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a father, but if you guys know basketball, you get that meme. But the point is that I don't have time for toxicity. I don't have time for poor sportsmanship, all of that jazz, man. I don't have time for that. Bye. I didn't know where Zaya was. Otherwise, I would take that every time. But I didn't know where Zaya was, so. Okay. Now I'm here with the squad. Okay. Okay. We got the tower. Oh, fuck. I might have to flash. Okay, I didn't have to flash, but this isn't good. Okay. Doing good. We can keep pushing this. I took tower for some reason. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't have time for all of that. I just don't. I only get to play a few games um, a day, and most of the time, what happens is I want to play like one or two by myself, and then I want to play with my friends. And my friends are not as good as me. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but they're not in the ranks. So I have to split my time up between playing by myself, playing with my friends, and then playing any other game that I want to play ever. And honestly, it is, you know, I just don't have time for it. I just don't have time for all the negativity, the toxicity, the drama. No thank you. No thank you. I'll pass. I'll take a hard pass on that. So instead, I focus on the positivity and the teamwork experience and kind of making everyone's day a little bit better because, you know, I understand. Other people might be in my position where they got other stuff to do, you know. I'm not a college kid. I'm not a high school kid. I got things to do, you understand? Responsibilities. So every game I play, no matter how long or short or how many I get, every time I go into a ranked game, now Norms, ARAM, sometimes even Flex Queue can be a little fun, but whenever I step into a ranked game, I am making sure that it is my 100%. I'm playing to win, and I'm playing to improve, because that is what is most important whenever you have a schedule like mine, where you can't play all the time. If I could play every time, all the time, every day, if I could, you know, make this into a career or anything of the like. Ooh, do I get him? The panic cull! The panic culling so good. Give him the thumbs up. Should have hit him with the clean, but this game's over. This game's over. So this went exactly as we planned. This is what I was talking about with Rek'Sai. She's kind of strong right now. She's coming into the meta with all the nerfs to the other junglers and kind of just how the game's being played right now. But she's an early game jungler, and if you can really get some ganks off, we got a couple good ganks off. You know, our team weren't a bunch of potatoes, which is always good. You can win games through early pressure, and then that's what she does best. She is a bruiser. She wants to get into those lanes early. She wants to create pressure, and that's exactly what we did. So, cool. Let's see, who gets it? You gotta give it to the Garen, right? Gotta give it to the Garen. Woo! It feels good. We've all been there, right? Oh, I'm plat 4. I didn't even realize. Hey, promos! Let's go. Cool. I probably said this before, but my best ever rank was plat 1? Low plat 1, like high plat 2. So if we can get to diamond and then higher, I'll be happy. Okay, so yeah, early game, if you're ahead, go Warrior. If you're behind, go Cinder Hulk. I went with Electrocute. I don't even know that that's the best keystone, to be honest. It just felt like it was their best one to do since I was prioritizing the early game skirmishing. Yeah, wards win games. And that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm Thonk. Remember, keep your head up, keep grinding. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me.